Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Long Dark. I'm KirkSteven, and let's get back into DeadWorld. This is episode 53. We are at the abandoned prepper cache, not far from Spence's family farm or homestead or whatever. So when we first came over here, I was kind of feeling like this might be stocked. There had been some talk about there being a possibility of 3 stocked prepper caches. Now we've touched them all. We got 2. We were very lucky in Milton. That came along just when we needed it. The fact that this one's not here is either here nor there. Would have been nice, but not upset by any stretch of the means. I think what we need to do now is we need to get our stuff together and start working the rest of the island. I'd like to get some more of these deer carcasses, but this weather is not exactly cooperating. This won't take long. Let's just take this. Should have used a hacksaw. And by not using the hacksaw, it might have cost me a few points here.
I can't feel my feet.
Hang in there, Astrid. Always the wind.
Wait. It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
This fire still going? I'd be damned impressed. It is still going. Wow. Just add that in. That saves them a whole bunch of time warming up. Now, if only the weather would get a little better, we could go venture out towards that little house and maybe grab some more of these deer carcasses like this. Tons of coffee. Do you have any? About in the thermos, we probably got a few in there. I saw there were some mushrooms over in the tree up there. Not far. Up that way. Just over the hill there. Make sure we get those. Apparently we didn't stay long in the prepper's cache at all. I glanced at the last episode, but didn't like really watch the whole thing. So with the lack of the prepper cache being stocked, I think our best options are to just gather as many supplies as we can. That would be cattails and the deer. And we get moving. No need to outstay our welcome any more than we need to. Keep this. I hear crows. Is it letting up? It is letting up a bit. Let's go grab these teas. Actually, you know what? I feel heavy. Just the way I'm walking. Yeah, we are heavy. Drop that. Oh, I'm carrying our wolf stuff. That's... We don't need this. Drop that. Trade this out for now. There we go. Now we can move with a purpose. Yeah, we won't stay out here long.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, we'll take the sewing kit. Okay, other than the crampons, we don't have anything heavy there. Oh, we've got all this flour and stuff too. Drop that. Piles of stuff everywhere. How much time in the fire? 2 hours. Alright, let's see if we can sneak over here and grab one of these. Can't remember if I grabbed one of these already. It just hasn't gone away, but we're going to go over to this one first. A few cattails over here. Alright, let's the proper tool here. There you go. That'll keep you warm for a bit. Let's grab these. Not so bad out of the wind. All right. Eight minutes. I think we can do this. Get this all in one tee. Come on, Astrid, let's move.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Hurrah, we made it. Not bad for one tee. Eat the appetizer. Everything empty here. We don't need that. I'm thinking to myself at the moment that there's that little cache that's kind of along the lake side here, or the marsh side, in that little alcove. And I'm thinking to myself, is it worth messing with? Because I don't know what kind of resource. I know there's a cave up along where the downed radio tower is, and that if we follow that around, are there going to be any resources? Am I going to be able to get more cattails on the lower end? Which is going to be better? That's the question mark I'm doing. Might be able to sneak over there, do the same thing with the teas.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
No, but we could take a nap. already getting nasty again. Keep those warm. Well, the wind has died down. Maybe we ought to... Let's take just 3 of these. Oh, come on. Keep dropping stuff. Let's go ahead and eat one of these. Give us a little added energy. And let's go see if we can't sneak out here a little ways and see. I'd like to go over to where this little shed is, where the barrels are. There's usually a corpse over here. Maybe we can go find that little cache thing before the weather changes. Then we can get a good night's sleep when we go on the top portion of it. Kind of back and forth it a little bit. There's maybe one cattail out there. Hang on. No. I was going to take some painkillers. I don't even think I have any on me. I can drink the reishi tea here if we get cold. Or, I mean, the rosehip tea. Take that. Oh, we've already been here. We've already done 2. Okay. So, I think we'd have to backtrack so much to get that direction. I definitely don't want to get hypothermia by falling in the water and trapping us here for a day. Rather avoid that. Let's see how far we can get this way. I see rose hips, so it's already been worth the trip. The other thing is we're not cold either. That helps. The biggest problem is trying to get over in and around there. I think it's just going to run into nothing but trouble. Hey, food. That's always good. Let's do this. Drop it. Won't be as hot as it could have been, but it will keep it warm. Let's sleep for a couple hours here. And if it's fairly decent weather, we may go ahead and... No. Well, let's assess here. What are we dealing with? Just fog? Not that cold. Weather is actually changing. Think about heading towards that cave just past where the radio tower is down. And we bed down there. So now, how much can we carry?
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I know. Pain in the butt we are. How bad are we? Bad enough. We'll do a little refueling. Not much to do there. We can leave that book behind. $24 coal is excessive.
With this much gear.
Yeah, I know. Get a real pain in your butt. We've got one good torch. We can make another one. We've got a huge chunk of fuel. I think we're going. If necessary, we can always drink a coffee. In fact, you know what? Let's do this. We'll warm it up. Take it with us. Drag and shuffle our feet along the way. I think definitely for sure we're going to have to pare down to as little as possible if we plan to leave Broken Railroad into the far territories. Which I don't think that's a think. I think that's a no. We're definitely going to go and try to touch every region. That is the goal. Could get brutal. I know that Forsaken Airfield can have some really ugly weather. I don't know how much uglier than what we've already been experiencing, but if it's any colder than it is here,
Feels like night is coming.
it could be interesting. All right, I'm taking a dip in temperature, so let's go ahead and drink our coffee. Help keep us warm. Give us a little stamina. Trudge our way. Oh, an Aurora. It was always my hope to walk out of here with a net positive on the T's. And so far we're doing pretty good on that front. I think that's why I don't want to hang around here more than we need to. I'd kind of like to get to a point where we can hunker down. Make one last repair on the wolf coat. We leave the other one behind if we have to. Probably won't be able to take the coal we're carrying. We'll just leave it in Broken Railroad. And I fully expect that we go to the far territories. It's a one-way trip. Because resources are going to be so thin. There's going to be no way to come back. You go through so many calories. Let's come in here and set down some stuff and come back and get these mushrooms. Nice and warm back here. All right. Find a spot to drop our stuff. Thump, thump. Oh, didn't need to be carrying that. Okay. Let's see if that speeds us up any. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh, walk right past it. I think this is going to work out because this gives us some progress. We're a little further along. We get caught in bad weathers. Not a lot between here and I think there's a cave kind of tucked back in the back of Broken Railroad that we could get to, but we're heavy. What do we got back here? It's a Summit soda hiding half in the rock. Oh wait, we were going to hang on to that. Don't need tinder plugs. You know what? Let's go ahead and craft another one of these. We've got so much fuel. We'll just make 2 really good torches versus carrying a dozen crappy torches. Not enough. Oh, there's why. I picked up something else. Don't think we need to take that. Maintenance yard should have some if we need it. The only thing I could do is repair the lantern. Nap time, Astrid. Nap time. I just hope in the morning we don't get sucked in by a 24-hour freaking blizzard. We need to make some water. Maybe before we leave, we'll make a little fire and warm up teas and fill up the thermos. Make some water. Just get rested. Here comes the blizzard. Oh, didn't last long. Just a quick blow. Click blow through. Just a windy moment. All right. a late aurora. I mean, the sun has essentially risen. Yeah, this will work because it'll give us time to get the water made. We'll have the teas all nice and hot. I didn't realize we'd gathered 115 cattails. I can remember when we were choking down the last 5. So if anything, that's great news there. Ugh. It's nice to be in a more comfortable position than we've been. Might as well add it. There we go. Might not be a bad time to go. Let's go see how bad the chill factor is. It's usually warmer when it's... Oh, it's pretty dang cold. What's our... Yeah, -19. We'll get cold pretty quickly. Let's let it warm up some. We won't be in that kind of hurry. Tell you what, make one of those.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
No, I'm overloading you with water. What, make a liter. And let's sleep for an hour. Get back to fully rested. See where we're at. Pick that up. Super foggy. Let's go check the wind chill. Oh, well, now 2 down. That's not bad. Oh, this is what I want to look at. Yeah, it's getting a little better. -16. Still morning though. I'll save that for the trip. Tell you what. Open that up. We'll eat this right before we go. Go ahead and eat this for right now. Working like a charm. This is much nicer than having 10,000 teas around here. So I wish I would have kept a second flask, because we could have heated all the 1 teas and put them in, and then did the other teas in another flask, and then kept them all contained. There we go. We'll eat you right before we go. That'll give us a warming up. And then we'll use this to help us carry more. Go ahead and get all of our stuff gathered up. Don't know that I can sleep for an hour, but let's sleep for what we can. Still foggy. I think we're gonna go. Pick this up. Drink, eat that.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Pick this up. All right. See how fast we're going to get on this side of the cave here. Heavier than I'd like to be, but not awful. I'll save that pie till we get maybe closer to Broken Railroad, because at that point I'll be tired and we need a little extra oomph. I hear crows. Can't see them yet. They're in the wrong spot. We need to go this way. I was hoping I might get lucky, but I see you, lone mushroom. I'm coming for you. Hanging out over here, minding your own business. No, nothing else of importance. Crows flying over. That's why we brought these teas. Easy there, Astrid. We got you. We got you. We got you. Easy. Careful. Back this way a little bit. There we go. I see a lone cattail right here. We're going to go grab. Drop them both. Meant to drop the second one. Oh, don't you start wind. I had a plan. And now you're going to ruin it. I was thinking about coming back here and trying to find as safe a place that I could set up a fire as I could. And then kind of go up this way towards where Marsh Ridge kind of is. We didn't cover all of this. There's like a hunter's blind, and there could be some more mushrooms or stuff. And so the idea was to do like we'd done before. Set up a safe spot, drop our gear. So let's see if we can't tuck into this cave enough, or tunnel. We'll set up a fire right here, and maybe I can go venture over there. Alright. Can we kind of... Oh, no.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
No, go back. We're not done yet. We haven't properly said goodbye to Forlorn Muskeg. Alright. Let's see. Can we do it, Mag? No. Tell you what.
Sure getting cold.
Use the lamp oil. Let's make sure this... Kick this baby off. Now... Boy, that got cold quick, didn't it? Probably ought to just dump this out. And reheat all these. I was hoping I could just keep the thing hot, but that doesn't look like that's going to work at this point. Come on. Are you all warming up where you are? It'll be good enough for me if it's good enough for you.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I know. This is why we're going to drop some of this stuff. Let's lighten the load here. I'm going to regret this in a pickup scenario, but okay, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and pick these up and put them in the thermos. And now put down the thermos. Save us a step later. Okay, now we're going to warm up. There we go. Warm up. Nowhere? Can't set that anywhere? And we really don't need water. Alright, I'm not worried about that water. I was using it more to pass time than anything. And this is all just an attempt to be a little thorough about trying to get as many of these cattails as we can. Well, the wind is helping us get there. Getting back won't be so much fun, but... Okay, there's a burdock. One cattail. Oh, here's a little cluster of them, like 2 or 3. Yeah. I didn't know if that would work. Yeah, it did. We were out of the wind for just a second. Problem is, I only brought that one tea. TLD, always changing my plans. Okay. Don't really need the Polaroid, but I'll pick it up. I'm not going to say that was worth it, but I'm not going to say it was a waste of time either. At least we got a few more cattails. We did get a candy bar. Oh, we didn't bring a pry bar with us. Doggone it. We lightened our load too much. The burdock that got away. One stump.
I can't feel my hands.
Oop, some more. Come on, let's not get too cold. Oh. Okay, this was worth it. Run, Astrid, run.
Freezing.
I know, I know. Let's hope our fire's still blowing. Even if it's just a little bit. Of course not. TLD. You are heartless. Alright. Now I'm glad I did the thermos thing. Let's eat this. Give us some carry weight. We have to tuck in a corner here and build a fire. Oh, I was going to say, we're out of the wind. We're not as cold.
Come on, little fire.
All right. Keep that warm.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, minus the burdock mistake. So far, so good. Actually, you know what? You'll take longer to warm up that way. Yay, the wind has stopped. Still mostly warm. Let's continue our journey. And a bit anticlimactic, but guys, we made it. We are finally in the last region of TLD proper. We have seen everything to this point. We have survived long enough to see all of this. Alright, I'm going to sneak back here. I know there's a cave tucked back here. I'd also like to go the long way around and see if there's any cattails on the lake, but if the weather's in our favor like this, we're going to take advantage of it. I'll drink some coffees if I have to. The venison pie is really doing its job. We'll eat one of those roasted pies if we need to. Forgot I had those. But worth coming back here already are these. Grab some more sticks. Thought there was a cave tucked back there. Maybe it's the other indentation over by the locomotive. That's alright. This worked out just fine. Because we want to go down here anyway. Most of the time, we skip over this and take the shortcut across the landslide. We're going to take this today because I'm hoping we can pick up a few cattails down here. Don't know if we'll find any, but one or two would be worth the trip. Looks pretty lean so far. But that's okay. Ooh, I see one back in that corner. Let's go towards the waterfall here. Oh, I see one back here too. Okay, not a ton, but we'll take it. I know we're getting tired. Probably, in fact, you know what? Let's just eat one of these now. Need to eat something anyway. Oh, there's a sneaky one hiding back here. I see two now. Three. All right. This might be the food that keeps us alive during the 4-day blizzard caught in a helicopter. Oh, there's quite a few over here. For DeadWorld standards, that is. Alright, weather's starting to turn on us again. And we are getting cold. So, Let's see if we can get the rest of these cattails. There's actually more here than I thought. I mean, we'll make a fire down here and hunker down for a bit if we need to. Make sure we've gotten them all. Ooh, backpack. Any goodies? Snacks? Nothing? Nothing? I was wrong. Come on, weather, give us a break here. All right, we'll see how far this gets us. In worst case scenario, we'll make a fire. Hopefully this will get us to the maintenance yard, which is, well, we will close the episode there. That's what I was trying to spit out there. Run a little longer than normal, but some more acorns. We needed acorn grounds for Prepper's Pie. If we are so lucky to get a hammer over here. I know this is one of the few places where you can get a hammer at the forge. That was quite fun, actually. I hadn't done the long route for, gosh, I don't know. It's been a long time. Usually just use the shortcut. Hang in there, Astrid. I think we'll be okay, but I'm not 100% sure. I know you're heavy. And there we go, on the other side. Yeah. I think we're going to have a tough time. Well, now we're just one down. If we can stay one down, we probably will make it. We got to stay out of the wind. It's the wind chill's kicking our behind here. Follow the canyon here and try to stay out of the wind.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, I know. We've really outdone ourselves with your carry weight. All right. I think the cave is back that way. But we will come back up here and look through all this stuff up here later. We're tired, we're overweight. If we do that, we'll make sure we're much lighter. Less carrying, more of speed searching, rested. So right now I'm beelining it as fast as she can shuffle to the maintenance yard. Not going to look at the trucks, not going to do any of that stuff. We're just going to get to the maintenance yard. I know. Keep making ourselves heavier by picking up sticks. Okay, warming up gave up. Keep an eye on the temperature. If she starts to get in the red, we'll drink another tea. We're almost there, Astrid. We're almost there. Yeah, we'll just come up here and search the rest of this stuff later. Before we go to the lodge. Oh, that's it. Went 3 down. Oh, and they're cold. You can't run.
Goddamn freezing.
Oh, you're killing me, TLD. You're killing me. Can I get over here out of the wind? As silly as this is, you don't have a choice. We were close.
Come on, little fire.
Tell you what, let's heat up a coffee. And a hirashi. Oh, good. Okay, fire's hot enough to keep us a little warm. We'll heat these up. Pretty much go. Try to get a little heat on us. In fact, you know what? Let's do one more thing while we're here. Oops, food. Let's eat this. This will give us a little more energy. Along with the coffee. Drink the coffee. Yeah, you can do better than that. You got a whole fire here. Grab something good. It's the thing I'm concerned about with going to the far territories is it's so much colder. We're either going to be drinking teas like they're going out of style, or we're going to be stopping and making fires every 5 seconds. So we're going to have to take a decent amount of coal with us. Be really good about knowing where our hunker down points are. Alright, not going to look in there, not going to worry about these trucks. Storm's brewing. Let's just get safe inside. Oh, you crazy wind.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Thanks for sharing. Okay, here we are. Maintenance yard. I'm gonna go in here and sleep for an hour. It's getting late anyway. All right, there we go. We're in the final region. I'm excited that we're here. So we're going to keep exploring Broken Railroad for a little while. I know that there's that cave that's up there, and we'll go gather all that stuff. And then we've got all the stuff by the lodge. And hopefully we can figure out how to get down into that little ravine area, because there could be a stim down there and there's stuff. So got a little bit of exploring, probably a couple episodes at least here. And then we'll try to gather all of the stuff that we need to venture beyond. Let's do one last thing here before we go. Let's take one look so y'all can see where we are at. We are somewhere between 76 and 80. I know we've taken some damage with the cold, but we're in decent shape. And we are at 103 days. So we'll probably be here for a few days, and then we'll keep pushing into the far territories from here. Kind of excited to go to Langston Mines, because so much of that is underground. So it should be warm. It'll just be dark. So it's kind of what I'm keeping the jerry can. But there's tons of oil there too anyway. But things to talk about down the road. Anyway, we're moving into the second year of this. Don't know how long this is going to go. Hopefully it'll last a little while longer, because I mean, right now this is fantastic. We've lasted over 100 days. We've touched everything in the main map, and we've got a little bit of exploring here, but I'm excited. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.